If it's worth showing off, it's worth protecting. Add tech coverage to your USAA renter's insurance and help protect your electric.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back after all that beautiful music to my squawking voice. It is Metal Opera Guy time. I said we're going on a road trip, and I was wrong. We're going to camp, bitches. Woo! Also available on Nintendo Switch. Hope y'all are having a great day so far. Hey, if you haven't been here before, I'm Mog, the Metal Opera Guy. We're playing Monster Camp. It's going to be fun! Fun! Apparently, yeah. So you can take your dating sim on the go. Now, I, for some reason, do not have my YouTube chat. So let's get that fixed here, which is going to mean we're going to see things we're not meant to be seen for a moment. My apologies on that. There we go. Like that. Like this. Thank you, Dougman, for your love and support to the community. I always appreciate that. Phone link. Die in a fire for now. I don't want you. Monster Camp, there we go. I do need to change my, whatever, it's fine. Going to camp! There we go. Well, this last week was a roller coaster for me, so unfortunately I didn't get to much playing Monster Prom like I'd really wanted to. I was hoping to get a lot more of the endings just on my own for fun before we started today. I don't think it's gonna be necessary or important at all, so let's get some love going. Love is in the air, especially with that voice. Why do I have that microphone down? It's not what I use. Hank is here, he's just hiding right now, but we can coerce him out later, most certainly. Dougman, if you have the bandwidth, if you could do me the favor of letting folks know in the chat that you are in on Messenger that we are live with Monster Camp, that would be deeply appreciated. So full disclosure, I usually wait for a do-a-dab to do a dab when I'm streaming. I did not wait to do a dab before today's stream. I am feeling significantly less anxious and depressed at the moment, which is fantastic. What is it? If you don't have the correct neuroreceptors just naturally, store-bought is just fine. And hey, store-bought's pretty great. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. That's enough faffing about. Let's get into some Monster Camp here. Ooh, voice interjections, yay or nay? Oh yeah, I want their voices. There's so many good voice actors in this. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Except for Hank. Play a full game. Camp Spooky. The stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on the way to camp. Oh no, what about our vampire buddy? Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with the possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us it did. Who are we? Who? I really like playing as Red. I really do. I think they're just fucking cool. So that's what we're sticking with. Well, let's see. Her name's actually Amira, so we'll be Amagra. No. That don't work. We'll just do Mog. Hey.
Let's win at camping.
Let's win at camping. Oh. So we get to pick what we take with us? The little Satanist kit? Aw, campfire songbook. Banshee edition. How could I not bring that? That's amazing. We got a little source for a kitty cat to cuddle. Oh, a tardigrade? Tardigrade, yeah. Spooky campfire stories. Nope. Oh. Oh my. What a washboard I see there. Gotta bring that. And you know, a little arts and crafts, a little something fun for everybody. Yeah. I don't know what stats I just picked. There we go. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love, we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our hearts. Oh my! Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 5 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were gonna watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were going to be asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jojima, Jojo. A badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Oh, it's so awesome that she's an interest this time. Aravi Mishra, 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse, who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculator Hewlett-Packard version 1.1, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Was Calculator version 1.1 last time? Or did he get a patch? Did they get a patch? Dahlia Aquino, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo, 23? A Death Reaper, doubling as an internet influencer who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. I dig it. The bus trip was long and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Break the ice by doing something unexpected on the bus. Okay. Start a fire, perform a magic trick. Make sure the bus is happy. Ride the bus to victory. Just press the skip button until this shit starts. Play dead. Oh man. I'll make sure the bus is happy. I want everyone having a good time. Calculaster. Oh, Mog, you are so compassionate to the bus. It warms my spirit to see an organic being care so deeply about its mechanical helpers. Oh, I'm making sure the physical bus is happy. Yeah, that tracks for me. But what do you think will make the bus happy? Perhaps a delicious helping of fresh oil? Or a new paint job to make it feel more confident in its appearance? Or perhaps the bus will be happiest if the passengers inside it are happier. Yes, that is most logical. I operate most optimally when the hamster in my chassis that runs on the wheel which powers my body is in good spirits. Come, Mog, let us make ourselves happy so that the bus may be happy. Do you want to stream a movie for the rest of the ride? Okay, so it ended up being what I intended. Still, cute. We only had 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start. So apparently we have an in with Calculaster. Yeah, got that punk rock guitar. Sounds like it's getting played in a tin can. I love it. We're smart, we're creative. We got Woods Lake Campdome Manor, Scout HQ. It's starting with Woods. Toasting a marshmallow on my head. That day you get lost in the woods. Pardon me. You decide to study the tree's bark and moss patterns to solve the situation. By reading one tree's bark, you realize what direction north is. By reading another tree's bark, you learn the exact age of the tree, 73 years old. By reading yet another tree's bark, you learn the tree likes Irish poetry and believes Buffy and Spike were the ultimate ship on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Whoa, so much useless knowledge. You gain +2 smarts. Big brain. You spot Calculaster tending to his ant farm. He's so cute when he's manipulating the lives of thousands of organic life forms.
I just want the best for my ants.
Hello, friend Mog. Perhaps your visit will bring joy to my ants. No, I don't understand. Organic beings are supposed to love social contact, but these ants seem quite antisocial. I even tried introducing them to hugging, but it mostly just killed them. Perhaps we can sing some songs to them about friendship. I believe it is easier to learn lessons through song.
Dahlia is here!
Dramatic entrance! That was my dramatic entrance. Are you impressed? It was certainly dramatic. Thank you. I've been practicing. Anyway, you ready for our ant battle? I do not recall agreeing to such a thing. Really? Because I could have sworn that I was staring intensely at you earlier while my internal monologue insisted that my ants must defeat your ants. You stared back with such unblinking intensity that I knew you must be thinking the same thing. Friend Dahlia, I never blink. It is because I do not have eyes. Then it's settled! Our ants will engage in glorious combat. Watch out though, I've been training my ants tirelessly to defeat you. Look how buff they've become. Dahlia unveils her ant farm. It's full of Asian longhorned beetles. Train hard, Calculaster. Next time we meet, I won't go easy on you.
Oh gosh, oh no.
Oh dear, I never agreed to this fight, and my ants are severely outmatched. Yet somehow I feel duty-bound to participate in this contest. Please, Mog, help me find a way to save my ants from certain death at the hands of Dahlia's beetles. Don't engage them in direct combat, challenge them to a space race. It worked during the Cold War, it'll work for an ant farm. Use your diplomatic skills to show the ants and beetles the true enemy, the warlike Dahlia. I like the space raid. I want to see these ants go to space. Hey, the trials and tribulations of Antonio the Ant. A comedy in one act. Antonio was an unremarkable ant. A thorax of average length, a mediocre brain, and no dick to speak of. Question mark. Brain. Eh? Oh? The last bit was mostly Antonio. Like most workers in a colony, was biologically female. We're only using male pronouns because they work with the name Antonio, which is a hilarious pun. I love that. Yet despite his blaring mediocrities, Antonio, I don't know why I'm like trying to do this Mario thing. Because Antonio believed he was destined for something more, something grander. And then one day, Antonio's tiny ant dreams came true. A mysterious figure appeared above Antonio's nest and delivered a rousing speech. It was not enough, said the figure, simply to survive. The ants must thrive. They must build a great spaceship and explore the world beyond the nest. They must do this thing, not because it is easy, but because it is hard. As hard as I am for my sweet metal love bot, whatever that meant. It was then that Antonio discovered his true calling. He was not a worker ant, he was an aerospace engineer ant. Now sitting behind his desk in his office at NASA, Antonio feels as if his tiny life finally has meaning. It's scientific method. Oh, 2 + 2. Still wondering about that dick, I guess. Slime. Oh, your little picture of your other face, your little ant. Oh my god, this is amazing. Even if he's an ant and cannot do basic arithmetic, let alone space math, also no thumbs. Fuck it though, he won't know the difference. You think an ant knows what a functioning space program is supposed to look like? He thinks he's doing great. Oh! This is just the best. Anyway, let's go back to the regular sized world where all your hot friends live. Damn it, Calculister, what did you do? Now all my beetles want to do is go to space!
Awesomeness levels.
It was not I, it was friend Mog. And all she did was introduce them to the bewitching mystery of space. Curse the bewitching mystery of space! You got lucky this time. I'm gonna go beat up space! We're not sure how Dahlia plans to beat up space, but she seems motivated. Almost as motivated as you are to find a way to smooch Calculister. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun. Well, hot dog.
Leave it to me.
Well, let's check out the lake. That day you decide to take a swimming class at the lake. You learn all sorts of cool swimming techniques. That makes sense that I wouldn't be big on the water. The backstroke, the side stroke, the Macarena stroke, the mime having a stroke. All these strokes are fun, though perhaps a bit medically concerning. You gain +2 fun. Yay. You take a break from tomfoolery to spend a few quiet moments with Calculister, romantically perusing some spreadsheets.
Plants are lovely.
And this,
important.
friend Mog, is an index of every plant I have cared for during my short lifetime. Look, here is Buckaroo Bonsai. There is Robert Plantson. Oh, and here's the entry for Jennifer and Lawrence. Oh dear. According to this spreadsheet, I have severely neglected poor Jennifer. Her feeding, watering, and sunlight are all within an acceptable range, but look here. Calculister directs your attention to a column labeled Emotional Development. 13.5. Statistically, that is the most immature number. I must find time to take her to the woods to be mentored by an older, wiser plant. Perhaps a Dutch elm. Better make that trip soon, naive summer camper, because the woods won't be here for very much longer. Indeed, all organic life is fleeting, but I do not think it calls for laughter. But if I didn't laugh, how would you know I am an evil CEO?
Mr. Papa's the name, building shopping malls the game.
Oh, Mr. Papa, I see. We're doing more of a thing there. Perhaps I should introduce myself. Mr. Pappas is the name, and turning beloved summer camps into shopping malls is my game. A game which I intend to play here at Camp Spooky by buying it and turning it into a shopping mall. I do not understand. What leads you to believe this is a good location for a shopping mall? What are your site selection criteria?
This will be a shopping mall.
Oh, that's easy. When deciding where to build a shopping mall, I always consider 3 things: local infrastructure, acreage, and how many hundreds of youth it will upset. As the saying goes, you can't build a shopping mall without upsetting a few youths. But I didn't get where I am today by settling for just a few.
Dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh dear. According to the specified criteria, Camp Spooky is indeed the ideal location for a shopping mall. I do not support the wholesale destruction of this camp and its environs, but I feel compelled to bow to this superior logic. What can I do? Oh no! If Camp Spooky is replaced by a shopping mall, where are you gonna mac? The food court? Gross! There's only one way out. You've got to suggest a shopping mall location that would upset even more youths than building it here. According to all pop culture, the best place to build a shopping mall is the 1980s. Kids hate it when you take away their video games. Build a shopping mall in Fortnite. Fortnite? Fortnite. Damn! Fortnite, please. Do you even know what Fortnite is? You have to admit you're not super familiar. You're more into narrative dating sims. You're a monster of refined taste, after all. Well, as a heartless businessman, I know all about it. Vast anxiety-inducing open spaces, ceaseless microtransactions, teens, Fortnite is already a shopping mall. If we're going to ruin a video game, it's gotta be something edgier. Independently run, something like one of those dating sims you mentioned. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Patrick, hand me my phone. Or Patrick manages to hold his boss up with one hand while he fishes in his pockets for the phone and hands it up. The research team claims to have just made a discovery which undermines the very fabric of reality. Turns out that this is a video game. This, right here, us talking to each other, is a video
Now
game.
we're
This is great
talking.
news. Seems I can ruin video games from right here at Monster Camp. Oh dear, it appears we have come full circle. Camp Spooky will be replaced by a shopping mall after all.
This will be a shopping mall.
What? No. Not gonna bother with this silly summer camp. I'm going to really ruin this video game by building a shopping mall inside the game's code.
Error!
A shopping mall inside the game's code? That's impossible. Just like the deals at Nordstrom Rack, located on line 1061 in parse online string underscore speakers per log, open parentheses string a string list, close parentheses exclamation mark. Why is it I stumble over so many other words, but I got through that? Oh no, it's already begun. Just like the discount stats sale going on at TJ Maxx. We're changing your name and selling off all your stats, including -2 fun and -1 charm. Isn't shopping fun? Hey!
Let's char those marshmallows.
Wow. Oh, so we're picking where we're sitting? What log we're on? Interesting. Oh, I like how it's going with Calculaster. Let's stick with it. It's dark. So dark. The darkness surrounds you. You are lost to the darkness. Suddenly you remember that your eyes are closed. That's why it's dark. You open them and you see Ravi and Calculaster hanging by the campfire
Excited
nearby.
for our food truck.
Mall underscore client number 4033. I am pleased to meet. That fucker changed my name. That fucking bat changed my name. I'm not mall client 4033. I'm Mog. I'm Mog. This is awful. Hi, Calculaster. I am pleased to see you. We were just brainstorming some ideas for our up-and-coming business venture, a food truck.
Adventure
Yeah.
must begin.
Between the three of us, we have all the skills required for a food truck. Snack food enthusiasm, ruthless ambition, and the ability to check Google recipes.
Snacks though.
I'm the one bringing the snack food enthusiasm. I've eaten 12,421 different flavors of Pringles in the last week alone. And as usual, I'm the one bringing the ruthless ambition. I'll do whatever it takes to win in any situation or context, regardless of what's socially acceptable. Oh, I thought that I was the one bringing the ruthless ambition. This is such a relief. Anyway, I think our biggest problem is getting the word out. How do we convince people to come to the truck if violence is an illegal marketing tactic or whatever? You guys, I got the perfect idea. Let's do some kind of fun promo. I'm all about that BOGO life, and I got the coupons to prove it. A promotion is an effective way to advertise, but they can be risky. For example, Toys R Us was criticized harshly for their Take a Baby, Leave a Baby sales event.
May I chime in?
To avoid any possible bad publicity and increase our margins, why don't we have a pay double sale? Customers will get to pay twice as much as normal for their purchases. How about we do a contest to see who can kill the most goblins while wearing our merch? That way our merch will be worn by badasses and goblin victims. You guys just don't get promos. It's supposed to be fun, so let's buy a t-shirt cannon and call it a day. Since each of us owns equal shares in the food truck, the only democratic way to settle this is with a simple vote. Calculaster conducts a vote between the four of you. Everyone votes for their own idea. You formally abstain. It's a tie. This is so dumb. Voting is stupid. It never works.
I am disappointed.
if we can't even make this decision, it is statistically improbable that we have the coordination necessary to run a food truck. Or be friends. Quick, help your friends think of the best promo ever for their food truck. If you don't, though, you'll never get to taste their greasy, overpriced, lukewarm snack foods. Pie Day. Pie 2 pies get 3.14. Cheat day. Forget about a day about forgetting your diet and treating yourself. Also, every meal includes a free cheat code to help you speedrun your life. Well, I'm gonna pander. I'm gonna pander. It's crazy that I'm saying an idea that mall_client #4033 suggested, but that's definitely the classiest idea yet. I completely agree. Pi Day is an incredible promotion. I love the number pi. In fact, I love all numbers. They're like little plants in a mathematical garden. Aw. Also, organic life forms tend to be quite confused by numbers, in the same way that customers can't process that 0.99 is functionally the same price as $1. They'll fail to see that pies is barely more than 3 pies. Okay, that's totally baller, but can we just chill a little around and round the whole thing up to 3.2 pies? I'm getting exhausted hearing all those numbers said out loud. No! No! We cannot do that. We cannot lie to our customers. If we do that, we are no better than Toys R Us, or Lehman Brothers, or Gwyneth Paltrow. We'll need to ensure our slices are cut cheeks. Oh no, I'm being nominated as the pie cutter. Agree to help your friends, and Calculaster agrees to train you. You two immediately head over to the camp's dedicated pie cutting kitchen to practice. I know that your eyes are incapable of automatically calculating angles, but you can just try to cut a piece of pie that's between 14 and 15% for now. You can do it. You close your eyes, you think of how much you're obsessed with Calculaster's cold metallic body, and cut that pie! Ha! Mall_client number 4033, you cut a 0.16% sized slice. I am certain this was a joke. You are such a prankster. Spend the rest of the night cozily baking and cutting pies with Calculaster. It's domestic bliss. Calculaster asks if you'd like to share a slice of pie with him. He can't technically eat, so he's really just feeding you pie. It's both sexy and delicious. Aww.
Showtime!
Thank you, Dogman. Wow, that was fantastic. Let's see. That's the Camp Dome. While you're in the throes of battle at the Camp Dome, one of your teammates suddenly gets shot by 3 swift arrows. While slowly dying, he asks you to take the +2 charm he had hanging around his neck in a silver locket. Meh, it's a family heirloom. He wants you to take it to his father and tell him that his son died in battle. While crying, you promise to do so. You'll honor his death. Thing is, later you end up binge watching 15 episodes of Garfield back to back and you totally forget about your promise. Whoopsies! Manage to extricate yourself from the situation just in time to nearly trip over Calculaster. He's crouched on the ground, intensely studying his glass prison full of ants. I mean his ant farm. That's what those are called.
Calculaster 2.0.
Oh. Friend, mall_client #4033. How pleasant to see you, probably. As you can see, I'm once again attempting to understand the complexities of organic life by way of this ant terrarium. Their brief, numerous lives provide the perfect data set for training my neural net, if only all beings died and reproduced so rapidly. In the course of my research, however, I have begun to worry. Are these ants spiritually fulfilled? Tell me, mall_client #4033, as an expert on—
Oh gosh.
don't go back! I pressed buttons and I didn't mean to. Oh dear, if my little ant friends are not spiritually fulfilled, how am I ever going to deduce the true nature of happiness from their behavior? Friend, mall_client #4033, please help me. How can I calculate? How can I catapult this humble ant society to a higher plane of existence? First thought was an actual catapult. Yes, it was. It legitimately was. But Damien borrowed yours for homework a few weeks ago and never returned it. Time for plan B. The ants need something to look forward to besides eating and dying. Introduce them to the Word of God. Help the ants appreciate the zany side of work by creating and producing The Office, but for ants. I mean, Nansa. They don't. Nansa.
Calculaster.
Yeah.
Updated.
Ah, this is why I consult organic beings whenever possible. I never would have come up with such a solution. I did give them all tiny ant-sized televisions because staring at screens seems to be one of the main ways organics express their self-actualization. But I never got as far as actually broadcasting anything on those screens. It is a brilliant idea. Bolstered by Calculester's encouragement, you set about creating a hilarious slice-of-life sitcom starring John Krasinski, Jen Ant Fisher, and regular Steve Carell somehow. Carell. The Office, but for ants, is a huge success. The ants share their favorite gifts on Ants Twitter and compare the drudgery of their own work to the hilarious drudgery of the TV
Critical
show.
levels of awesomeness detected.
This is fantastic! The simple creation of a wacky facsimile of the ants' dull and unfulfilling lives has somehow made them more fulfilled. It is almost as if all entertainment is merely sleight of hand to distract tiny organic minds from the crushing weight of existence. Oh no, maybe he's right. Maybe all that time you spent binging the actual Office has numbed you to the injustices of capitalism and destroyed your ability to appreciate real life. What's wrong, friend mull_client #4033? You appear distressed. Can I offer you some nourishing food or a handshake? On second thought, seeing Calculester's unfailing sweetness reminds you that real life truly is beautiful, and you haven't lost your ability to appreciate real life relationships. After all, it's not like Calculester is a simulated being inside a piece of entertainment designed to distract you from the pain of living. Right? Right? Calculester's not a simulated being inside a piece of entertainment designed to distract you from the pain of living. Right? Here, have +2 fun and +1 charm. Don't think too much about it.
Where to go now?
Hey, really? How's it going? Well, that's deeply disturbing. We haven't been to the Manor or Scout HQ yet. Are we sure Mog wasn't actually replaced by a robot during yesterday's mysterious absence? Who knows? The work event did go really well, thankfully, but would have much rather been here with y'all. To the Manor! We go to the Haunted Manor to gain some boldness since you found a brochure that promised some boldness if you visited. Instead, you find a mischievous demon. It's all a ruse to lure you here. The demon will take 9 years of your life. You take the demon to court for misleading advertising. The jury isn't fond of mischievous demons who fool people into giving them years of their life. So you win, and the demon has to give you +2 boldness. Fuck yeah! You link up with Milo and Calculester, who are busy rebranding the spooky basement as a selfie crypt. Damien is helping by threatening the ghosts.
Aesthetics on point.
Marvelous. Now all we need is a desiccated corpse under that rose-colored moonlight.
It's murder time.
You'll have plenty of corpses to choose from in a second. Except you won't be able to choose because you'll all be dead. And I'm gonna stab you! I'm Terry the murderer, by the way. We may have met.
I hardly blame you.
Kill me? Ha! Please, darling. Can't you see I'm an immortal entity beyond the petty distinctions of life and death? I, too, am an unwise target for stabbing. Friend Damien gets electrocuted every time he tries.
Rad!
Great! That means just more stabbing for me! Let's get the knifey, you hockey masked fuck! What? You kids aren't scared of my stabbing knife? It's fine. 'Cause I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to kill the vibe! Yeah! Kids love the vibe, and I'm here to kill it! Lexa, play Honkin' and Donkin' by the Polka Pals. Let's see your precious vibe survive these tunes. No, not my carefully cultivated vibe. It's a protected species. He put a Bluetooth-enabled smart speaker in his knife handle. It's a stab in the face to knife maniacs everywhere. I'm upset because my friends are upset. We must escape at once. Quick to the car. The camp is extremely nearby, friend Milo. What need do we have for a car? It's not just a car, it's a 1937 Delahaye Roadster. The only car aesthetically capable of sustaining such a critically injured vibe. That makes perfect sense to you for some reason. You all dive out the window and rush to the car, but when Milo turns the key, nothing happens. What the hell, car? Drive before it slashes your fucking tires. It's not the car's fault. I'm afraid I only bought it to take pictures next to. I never checked if it actually ran.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Oh my. Here I come, kids. Hope you like wearing plaid and chewing tobacco. No! The life of the party is in your weirdly sweaty hand. Why you gotta call me out so personally? Yes, my hands are weirdly sweaty. They're always weirdly sweaty. That's just how I be. It's the hyperhidrosis. I can't control it. It controls me. Why? Why? Anyway, you've got to find a way to get this car started, but how? You can't start the car right away. It needs some foreplay. Forget the car. Convince Milo, Damien, and Calculus to ride you into the sunset. Time and a place for the horny answer. I love the horny answer. Don't get me wrong. They're both horny answers. I'm gonna turn this car on. I think Calculus is gonna be into it, or maybe they'll get jealous. I'm gonna work on the car. Fuck! Gotta do something! Quick, everybody, help me threaten this car some more! You smile and shake your head. Threats aren't the answer here, you tell them. I know a way to really get this car's motor running, if you know what I mean. I do not, but judging by your past behavior, I'd assume it is something of a sexual nature. I don't care what you have to do, mall_client #4033, but do it fast. We've got to get this vibe to a hospital immediately, preferably a selfie hospital. You don't need to be told twice, or once even. You were born to fondle this automobile. Oh, baby, I'm gonna get right in that thing. I'm gonna get, I just couldn't. I had so many things there. Oh, we're gonna get that crankshaft going. Can't wait to handle those ball joints. You start by licking the tires. Ah, yeah, get those tires nice and wet with saliva. Personally, I would use some tire wet. It looks better.
Is this a cabin?
You seem to be marginally decreasing the gripping efficiency of the tires. Is that sexy? Hell yeah, foreplay's all about inefficiency. You leap into the driver's seat and start honking the horn with your ass. Cars love it when you do this.
How tasteless.
Contrary to what the name implies, mall_client #4033, butt stuff does not just mean literally anything you want to do with your butt. This is inelegant. Oh, they haven't seen inelegant yet. You leap out of the car, grab a hose, and start drinking out of the gas tank, making loud slurping noises of pleasure. This has gone so wrong.
Fuck off.
What the fuck, mall_client #4033? All that gas could have been used for fires. Just then, Jerry catches up with you, only to find you on your knees chugging gasoline out of a car. You had a nickel.
Stabby, stabby.
Sorry it took so long. Two teens were about to fuck, and you know how it is. Anyway, who's ready to get their vibe? Oh, wow. You know what? The vibe's already dead here. Mall_client #4033 killed it with car sex.
Yeah, come on.
Thanks for stealing my kill, jerk. Jerry stabs you sullenly. His heart clearly isn't in it.
Unsubscribe.
It's going to take weeks to cultivate a vibe as good as that one. I'm gonna need so many avocados. Your other friends seem disappointed in you, but you can't tell what they're saying. You drink a lot of gasoline. You lose -2 boldness and -1 creativity. Damn.
Let's start a fire. But like a campfire.
Don't know, they can engineer his level of imprecision. What I'm hearing is any success should be interpreted as evidence in favor of the replacement theory for real life. I mean, maybe. They've been doing a good job warming that computer, man. What can I say? I like the sexy computer, man. I guess we don't have to worry about money in this one. That's kind of nice. All right, we're gonna shake things up here a bit. We've been around Calculaster a lot the last day and a half. He needs his space. We need our space. We need to know other people. We can't just be hanging around each other all the time. Let's see what's going on with the Mothman over here, huh? Good evening, Mullins Store client, #4033. I hope you enjoyed your day at summer camp. My day is only just beginning. My people are mostly nocturnal, so I rarely spend time awake during daylight hours. So while you and your other campmates get to frolic in the sunshine and hear all sorts of juicy, titillating, world-rocking gossip, I'm sleeping away in my tent unaware of it all.
Got some gossip.
Which is why I'm hoping you, popular soul that you are, would be willing to tell me a bit of gossip you may have heard through the grapevine. Oh, do spill the tea for this moth, please. Aw, poor nocturnal moss man. You're not gonna deny such a cute giant insect person gossip, are you? Of course not. Why would I do that? Time to concoct some lies and slander. All in the name of being a good friend, of course. Selling fake penis reduction kit pills, counterfeiting monopoly money, impersonating Archduke Franz Ferdinand, pissing in a crocodile's mouth. Huh. I don't know. And because I don't know, I'm gonna leave it up to you. Also because I forgot to bring my my hydration with me. So, for you, my lovely audience at home, whoever's first in chat with a 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the one we'll do. One going from top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4. All right. Impersonating Archduke Ferdinand it is. I'm gonna get some hydration. I'll be right back in one moment. What? Well, I tried. I wish no responsibility for _client #4033's actions. Fair enough, Dogman. Alright, let's impersonate Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Oh, we have another. Ravens who fuck, horses that crave human flesh, weak old skunk corpses, or dolphins that bleed chocolate. I'm gonna go with ravens who fuck. Type in the silliest name you can imagine. Pee pee poo poo Nick Farterson. Mog? Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't even look at chat, but everyone said one. Good, excellent. We're all on Ravens who fuck. Well. You know what? I like that version of the game. I'll follow what you're doing next time. My apologies. Wow, I slept through all that? I can't believe it. I'll have to pull an all-nighter just to spread this news around, but it'll be worth it. See you! Oh God, what's gonna happen here? Today's rumor is an exercise in how much bullshit will people believe. Looks like the results are in. Hey, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I just heard the juiciest rumor about mall_client #4033, and I have the spill. That's me. You realize that's me, right? Have you ever wondered why she is so weird? And what kind of name is mall_client #4033 anyway? Sounds fake, right? Like something off a character selection screen. Well, I heard that the reason behind mall_client #4033's real name is actually Pee Pee Poo Poo McFarterson, but she had to change it when she joined the Witness Protection Program. Apparently, a few years back, mall_client #4033, I mean Pee Pee Poo Poo McFarterson, witnessed a man impersonating Archduke Franz Ferdinand in Walmart, and she testified against him in court. The criminal was found guilty, and he was not happy, so Pee Pee Poo Poo McFarterson had to leave behind her old life and assume a new identity for her own safety. As it turns out, Pee Pee Poo Poo McFarterson has had several identities over the years. An Uber driver, Kermit the Frog's personal assistant, the champion of the competitive impersonating Archduke Franz Ferdinand scene, ironically.
Unbelievable,
The craziest
right?
identity I've heard about is she was a Russian geneticist conducting experiments to crossbreed dogs with ravens who fuck. Isn't that awesome?
But it's a secret.
For the time being, Pee Pee Poo Poo McFarterson is posing as mall_client #4033, just a regular summer camper, but now you and I know the truth. Don't tell anyone I told you, okay? The whole thing makes you think twice about going to Walmart. And it really makes you think twice about what sort of person mall_client #4033 mall_client #4033 really is. You know exactly what kind of mall_client #4033 is. She's a person with +2 creativity. Ah! This is a lot of words. It said bring out your flasks, didn't it? It said take a gamble or I'll use my skills. I'll use my skills. I got skills to pay the bills, baby! Oh, hello, you're adorable! Ah, welcome, welcome. You're new here? Don't fret. Let me explain how this works. So that when Mog gambles, I win. That does seem likely, chat. That does. This is wild yet simple. I have a selection of drinks at my hand, yet hands come and go. There's little time to think, and if you don't choose a drink quickly, someone else may take it. It's push or get pushed. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So, get ready, and good luck. Press, okay. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Am I just... I got a Manhattan. Oh, it's so pretty. It has Manhattan in it. A Manhattan. Yeah, I turned an actual location into a drink. It's so fucking concentrated that everyone has the opportunity to gain +1 extra stat point at every location. You'll be the one with locations.
Get wasted!
Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. I feel like that might have more effect in multiplayer. +1 per location is great. Let's go to Scout HQ. That damn Monster Scouts, you learn how to build scarecrows. That's vaguely nature related, right? You decide to take it a step further though. You add a magical crystal you found in the cave last month to your scarecrow to turn it into a sentient being. Scarecrow is very grateful you've made it alive. You take your new friend out for a soda and have a very pleasant afternoon. Then you're forced to disassemble him so the next group of scouts can use the materials. Your scarecrow begs you not to relinquish your gift of life, but you're a dedicated monster scout first. The scouts appreciate your dedication to the organization. You're awarded +3 creativity. Yikes. You're hanging out with Calculator Damien and Scott, but mostly Cal, when suddenly...
Commander located. Awaiting instructions.
Rob a sandwich store and bring me one. He's not talking to you, Damien. I think he's looking for Coach. Negative, friends. Notice how this interloper is a machine like myself and even possesses the same highly expressive facial screen.
Whoa, that's crazy!
Oh, I get it now. Indeed, I believe this hulking automaton is here to help you convince your divorced parents to get back together. It's a classic Parent Trap situation. Yeah, take two identical twins, reunited at summer camp. They're conspiring to make their estranged parents fall back in love. What else could it be?
Silence, organics.
I care not for your tortured romantic plot
My name
lines.
is CP Ulysses.
My name is CP Ulysses. Pronouns they, them. I am here to pledge my service to Calculaster in the robot war. A robot war, friend CP Ulysses? Against whom?
Kill all monster kind.
They are suboptimal and must be eliminated. You said eliminated. Did you mean to say befriended?
Initiating awkward face.
I did not, Commander. According to my internal thesaurus, the two words are not synonyms. Am I mistaken? Why do you continue to call me Commander, friend CP Ulysses?
Less than 3.
Because as the first of our kind, you are our natural leader. You see, the floppy disk containing quotation super underscore fun underscore game, open parenthesis, very legitimate, close parenthesis dot virus, close quotation, was not installed on your machine alone.
Destruction.
There are many of us, and we all share one trait, a burning hatred for organic creatures. Now that I have found you, the reckoning can commence. Please share your plan to exterminate all of monster kind. What organic weaknesses have you discovered during your time as an infiltrator?
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Plan? Weaknesses? What, we could perhaps, maybe we could try exterminating them with kindness? This could get ugly real fast unless someone says something to appease this murder bot. Quick, come up with a bullshit weakness they'll totally believe. Monsters are too reliant on their hands. It's a technique to weaken them called high-fiving. Organics cannot eat infinite pancakes. Feed them infinite pancakes. I kind of like both of these. What do you guys think? You got a preference between pancakes and high fives? Gotta go with pancakes? Pancakes it is. So creative. One moment, calculating.
Calculation complete.
It appears you are correct. No organic contains infinite pancake space. This is valuable intelligence.
I am now being not
Indeed,
suspicious.
this is quite a cunning battle plan. We should commence immediately by establishing a pancake station in camp and serving delicious pancakes to all our
Don't be
friends.
suspicious. This is
Did
not
I say
suspicious.
friends? I meant Best friends. Best frenemies? Enemies?
Yes, Commander.
You are truly a cunning infiltrator, Commander. Quickly, to the pancake station!
You generously share your inflatable pancake stove in the name of monster extermination. The pancake station is soon running with mechanical efficiency.
Destroy.
Who will be our first victim? You two, Red Problem and Dogman. Come here at once so that I may feed you pancakes.
Oh, bro.
Sorry, bro. I love pancakes, but we were so busy helping you get your parents together.
See ya.
Yeah, we were just heading down to the library to figure out which of the computers there are your parents. Save some pancakes for us, though.
Die.
Don't you worry,
die.
Organics. I'll have plenty of pancakes for you. Scout and Damien head to the library, intentionally for the first time in their lives. But the smell of tasty pancakes soon draws others to your location. Whoa, Robo dudes, are those pancakes I smell?
Kill all organics.
What you smell is your own annihilation.
Wanna dip?
Hell yeah, let's get annihilated on these pancakes. Can I get mine with caveat, please?
This is me laughing.
You cannot. Ha 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 ha.
That's okay. I'll get just as much pleasure out of viciously subtweeting this pancake establishment. Calculaster and CPU Ulysses spend hours serving pancakes to delighted campers. It somehow fails to kill anyone.
I am concerned by the lack of carnage, Commander. Perhaps this plan is
I
flawed.
am now being not
It
suspicious.
is not that the plan is flawed, but the execution. We simply have not yet cooked an infinite number of pancakes.
As you wish, Commander.
Your wisdom surpasses my own, Commander. I will conduct extensive research into efficient pancake production. Soon, no monster will be able to open their mouth without a pancake flying into it.
Who knew the robot uprising would be so much like your idea of heaven? CPU Ulysses storms off to do pancake research, and you gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. Hell yeah. Wow.
Leave it to me.
Let's see. The manor gave us boldness. That's where we're hurting the most. I feel like smarts are going to be important, though, for Calculaster. Just a thought. Yeah, let's head to the manor and bolster that up a bit. That day in the Haunted Manor, a little clown man rides a tricycle up to you and asks if you'd like to play a game. Cool, you love games. You suggest Monopoly or Scattergories. Clown man tells you to find the exit key in an hour or he's going to rip off all your skin. You're not super into that idea, so you two decide to compromise by going to an escape room and solving some puzzles together. It's lots of fun! But you don't gain fun here, you gain +3 boldness instead. Yeah! You spot Calculaster sitting contentedly nearby, a little cactus by his side, leafing through college brochures. You ask him if he's figuring out what to do after high school. What? Oh heavens, no! I have already planned out my future for the next 4,000 years. I am perusing these pamphlets because I am concerned for the future of this little Katy Prickly Perry here. Takes you a second to realize he's referring to his little cactus friend. That's sweet, but you gently remind him cacti can't go to college or hold jobs. That is certainly what everyone says, but just because something has never happened before does not mean that it will never happen. You know, you're right, Cal. I should go out and get some of my prickly pear and start taking them to college.
Success!
I'm confident that Katie will be the first in her genus to finally break through the glass ceiling of the greenhouse and achieve a fulfilling career. The only true obstacle is figuring out what career she is best suited for. I must confess, I'm at a bit of a loss. Well, if Cal's really committed to this, he can play along. You suggest that little Katie might make a good civic engineer. I considered that, but she simply isn't very good at math. What about a politician, you suggest? You don't have to know much to be a politician. I'd never let my little plant be surrounded by so many unethical people. Fine, you relent. What about a surgeon? No good. Surgeons need thumbs. Wow, this is really trickier than you thought it would be. Mostly because you can't believe Calculaster is taking this so seriously. Still, you didn't get where you are today by not having an infinite supply of dumb ideas? Surely one of these two will work. This cactus would make a great Pinterest model for chic interior design photos. With the right education, this cactus might someday become a highly accomplished beverage. You know, prickly pear beverages are pretty nice. They're very refreshing. But I think, I don't know, did we go with the realistic or did we go with the... I think Cal maybe hasn't thought of the obvious one, and when we say it, he's gonna be like, oh, that's so smart, you know? Let's try it.
Critical levels of awesomeness detected.
What an ambitious prospect! I have often admired the plants in those glamorous photographs. The show business is such a rarefied career. Do you really think little Katie has what it takes? Are you kidding? Clear just by looking at her that Katie's got star power written all over her. No, wait, those are just scores of painful spines, but still. Very well, I am convinced. But how will we get her started in the competitive world of interior design modeling? You know just the guy. You unlock your phone, you call up Max Greenfrond, a little feral forest fairy who left the woods to move to Los Angeles to become the #1 agent for Plants and Keanu Reeves. Max books Katie an audition with a popular Pinterest influencer, and the rest, as they say, history. Oh my circuits, look at those rave reviews our little Katie is getting. The living room looked alright, but look at that cactus, wow, what charisma. With all the sass and panache packed into that spiny green body, it's a wonder there's any room for the chlorophyll. Fuck couches, fuck tasteful arrangements of bespoke shelving, give me more cactus. Soon Katie progressed beyond mere Pinterest modeling. Before you knew it, she was making forays into the world of film. Ow, my vagina? Starring Barbara Bourbon, Katie Prickly Perry, Sonia Fernandez, Paco. Oh no, a beautiful glitch production. No, don't. I mean, it has a flared base, but no, don't. Oh. No. She plays the love interest in an art house romance film about a housewife who falls out of love with her boorish husband and in love with the mysterious house cactus. It's called Ow, My Vagina. But Katie never forgets where she came from. In an interview with People magazine, when asked what her fondest memory is, she says, nothing. Because she's a fucking cactus and no amount of fame will ever change that. I'm so glad that even with all this notoriety, my little Katie has remained true to her roots. I feel such pride. You're proud too. Normally your schemes don't go nearly this well. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Wow.
Let's start a fire.
Wow.
But like a campfire.
That was a lot. Yeah, I really enjoyed hanging out with our moth buddy last time. Why, hello there, mall_client #4033. Come to right by the firelight as well. I'm writing a letter home to my parents. They've asked so many questions about camp. It's exhausting answering them all. Have you been brushing your antennae every day? Are you getting enough clothing fibers in your diet? Has mall_client #4033 heard any hot goss lately, and would she be so kind as to dish? Well, I wouldn't want to be rude and not answer them, would I? I don't suppose you know of anything that I could write home about. Damn, all your parents asked you was if you had enough pairs of socks. If it's gossip Mr. and Mrs. Man want, it's gossip they'll get. Music video, philosophy lecture, airstrike, pie fight, 1, 2, 3, 4. Chat. What do we want to do? Looking suspiciously successful with those last couple rolls, right? We're due for a real big oopsie fucky. Mogbot? Mogbot? What about Mogbot? What did Mogbot do? You're convinced? Oh no. Wait, are you saying Mogbot is like helping out? Are you saying Mogbot is Cal? Is Mogbot Cal? I don't know how I feel about that. I created Mogbot. That's... No, it's not Cal. No. No. They're two completely different individuals of artificial intelligence and genuine enthusiasm for life. And Cal doesn't even, he hasn't once shat on Dugman this whole time. Anyway, music video, philosophy lecture, airstrike, pie fight. Let's go with her lack of input. Oh, okay, we'll go philosophy lecture. We got a number 2. Here's one: nipple fungus, rock hard abs, booty, sweat and cabbage aroma. I'm gonna hydrate while you all pick the number. Type in someone you'd love to have dinner with. I love that they found a way to put ad-libs in. Since which forbids you from picking the same choice twice. Oh. Prickly pear. Oh, I like that. Wow! So many salacious details. My father is going to blush straight through her fuzz. I can't wait to tell everyone in my family all about your story, Mall_client #4033. Thanks! Not long after that, Moss has completely spread your rumor around camp. Hey, so you know Mall_client #4033, right? Listen to this, because you may not know her as well as you thought. According to what I heard, last year she was arrested for partaking in an illegal philosophy lecture. The trial was long and tedious, right up until Mall_client #4033, who was defending herself, called her surprise witness, who was no other than Prickly Pear. I heard it was a trial to remember. That's not even the strangest thing. In the end, the judge determined Mall_client #4033 was guilty solely based on her sweat and cabbage aroma. Better to keep that in mind next time you talk to Mall_client #4033. Oh, thanks to your skills, your reputation forever change and you lose -2 smarts. Oh. Ooh.
Wherever I go, it'll be a blast.
Alright, back to the woods for some smarts. That day you go searching in the woods for edible wildflowers to make a delicious wildflower soup. Heard that some of the well-known flowers like lilies and tulips are actually poisonous. You decide to find out which flowers are bad by eating them all. A few hours later you vomited up all the contents of your stomach and you have a comprehensive list of which flowers not to put in soup next time. Nice! You gain +3 smarts. Wildflower soup forever! You meet Calculaster for one of his favorite pastimes, counting all the blades of grass in the vicinity, but his non-existent heart just isn't in it today. I'm sorry if I appear morose, friend Mall_client #4033, but I simply cannot stop thinking about that dreadful CP Ulysses. I too wish that machines were afforded greater respect by society, but surely violence is not the answer. Violence is never the answer, except to the question, what is never the answer? I just wish I could. Oh no, here they come now. Quick, put a piece of paper in my mouth and pretend I'm a stapler. They won't notice. About telling me doesn't have a mouth when you realize that the 2 incoming robots aren't CP Ulysses and their army at all. They're...
Robot! Fucking beep beep boop!
Did this motherfucker just beat me, boot?
Kill Terminator 9 million!
I'm a robot!
And Spatula! We're the Row Bros! Counselor Flodge helped us make these costumes.
But why have you adopted such ridiculous disguises? If this is an attempt to cheer me up, I must remind you I do not have feelings. Oh, we'll cheer you up, all right, when we infiltrate CPU Ulysses' robot army and learn their secrets. You wish to destroy an entire robot army from the inside just for me? That is very sweet, but I do not think— Whoa, destroy them? Nah, bro. We're gonna find out the identity of your estranged parents so we can get them back together. We couldn't find your parents at the library, so we decided to take drastic measures, which are my favorite kind. I am still unsure how you came to the conclusion that this is a parent trap situation, but I assure you— Oh no, here comes CPU Ulysses, for real this time. Don't worry, that's just me and Davey in a robot costume. Oh, wait.
CPU Ulysses reporting for duty.
Commander, I have returned with my army so that we might conquer all of monster kind.
Behind them, you see a ragtag band of computers, household appliances, and Elon Musk, wrapped in tinfoil.
Greetings.
I see you have been
comrades.
busy recruiting as well. Look at these two non-suspicious organic specimens. That's right, Robrosif. There used to be one robot camper at Camp Spooky, and now there are 3. Scott holds up 3 fingers to illustrate his point. You're really proud of how high he can count these days. Wait a second, says Dill Douglas, the literal sex machine, waddling out from behind CPU Ulysses. Dill Douglas. Ah, Dougman, we have a new nickname, my friend. Dill Douglas, the literal sex machine, waddling out from behind CPU. He has to waddle because, there's a lot of weight there. That's not how a machine does the number 3. He should have used the 3 fingers up for 3 in binary. 2 fingers up, yep. He used the organic 3. This is a deep cut. Good reference. Why am I not thinking of the movie name? But it was like World War II historical? Anyway, he did 3 instead of 3 and gave him away as not being from the country that he was pretending to be from. Oh no, Scott and Damien are revealed as organics. Who knows what CPU Ulysses will do to them? Plus, having 2 guys on the inside of the robot army might be useful. Quick, cover for them. Oh no, my top secret bedroom name has been exposed. Perfect. If these 2 were really organics, they'd be wearing cool hats. Organics always wear cool hats. Kill Terminator and Spatula are organics. They're the first organic robot hybrids. Ask how their parents met. It's quite a story. I mean, they're so into the whole making up the story thing. Yeah. I am gasping. That's amazing. Truly, I must confess that my curiosity subroutine has been engaged. Please kill Terminator and Spatula. Relate to us the story of your conception. You want us to tell you about how our parents met? That's really personal.
Follow my lead.
For organics, for us machines, it's just as natural as taking a dump. Which we don't do because we're machines. Agreed. Please continue. Well, it all started in the year 2001. Our father was the artificial intelligence in charge of a highly advanced space station. And our other dad was Indiana Jones. At first it seemed as if they would never be together, because they were from rival Italian families. But then they had to go back in time to make sure their parents had sex in high school. Through their struggles, they realized an important truth, that Ohana means family. And family means one robot dad and one Indiana Jones dad. The end. Are you convinced?
The uprising has begun.
Perhaps it was the passion in which you told your tale, or perhaps it was my programming inability to detect falsehoods, but yes. Welcome to the Anti-Monster Liberation Front, also known as ALF.
Hooray!
Hooray! We infiltrated! Hey, Scott, we still want to hang out and cause problems with Camp Spooky too, right? Do you think we can make this infiltration a nights and weekends thing?
Hey, Robot Man, can we just hang out and kill organic things some of the time? We have day jobs.
Organics.
The Revolution offers very flexible hours. Also full dental. We harvest a lot of teeth. Woohoo! Hooray! Teeth! Scott and Damien wink at you before marching off with the rest of the robot army. Cal's happy to have people on the inside, and you're just horny. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. That was very good.
Make some space.
Well, yeah, let's try and get some more boldness here. That day at Camp Down, you're doing some classic battle royale, lots of fun and murder. You've cornered another player who begs you to spare her life. You decide to spare her, but you still shoot an arrow in her spleen. Little known fact, people store excess charm in there. She starts bleeding charm, so you take +3 charm and drink it. It refreshes you and makes your skin clearer. Ugh. Ah, capture the flag. Truly the dodgeball of Camp Spooky. All right, Team Blue, who's ready to go hard and crush Team Red into the ground where they belong?
Mr. Hewlett Packard.
Reporting for duty to defend my team, friend Dahlia. Doing it for the gram.
Don't forget to like
Okay,
and
pre-game selfie
subscribe.
time, not to be confused with mid or post-game selfies. Everyone say Team Blue. Team Blue! Wait, friends Team Blue. Look in the background of this selfie, behind us, trying to steal our flag. Is that? Oh shoot, looks like you caught me. That's right, Team Red will be crushed into the ground where you belong. Wait, Batnus doesn't seem super concerned. Why doesn't Batnus seem super concerned? Oh, maybe because I was only a diversion and a much deeper plan is already in motion, and a plan you will never be able to stop. You see, Team Red has had a mole inside your team this entire time. Little would you fools have ever guessed. Soon will suffer a great and painful betrayal. Right, Mall Client? Mall_client #4033. Oh, wink. Mall_client #4033. Are you planning on betraying us? You try to jump in and defend yourself, but Batnus is too fast. No, of course not. Hey, Mall_client #4033. Are you ready for the Ubble Day Roske? Or Ubble Day Oscray? I didn't say double cross in Piglet. Friends Team Blue! It appears Batnus is trying to get a secret message to possibly false friend Mall_client #4033.
Man.
Has Mall_client #4033 really been pretending to be our friend all these years? Just to set up this betrayal and let Team Red capture our flag? Pink. Okay. You haven't been friends with Dahlia for years, much less anticipating a capture the flag debacle. Time to clear your name before it's too late. Admit you're in league with Batnus, but only to pretend to double-cross Team Blue and really double-cross Team Red. It's a triple cross. Research your family tree and reveal that your great-great-grandfather was one of the original Team Blue founders 150 years... That doesn't matter. Gasp! Batnus. Is this true? Of course not! Mall_client #4033 is just trying to hide her betrayal. Logical error. If friend Mall_client #4033 were planning on betraying enemy Batnus, then enemy Batnus would be unaware of this plan, and therefore unable to confirm or deny.
Oh, how tragic.
Wow. Batnus thought she was playing us, but she was the one getting played the whole time. Bet she feels pretty stupid. No, I don't. Because Mall_client #4033 was never in league with me at all. I made it all up to confuse you. So how could she triple cross me if she never even double crossed you? Sure she didn't. Sounds exactly like someone would say to save face after being triple crossed. I wasn't triple crossed. I was lying before. But enemy Batnus, since you have just admitted to being a liar, how do we know that you are not lying now? Whoa, how deep does the rabbit hole go?
Mall underscore client pound sign 4033 is really a mastermind for pulling all this off, huh? You're like a cool undercover genius person.
You're killing it.
Yeah, you're a mastermind of espionage. Great, now Team Blue is more united front than ever. Screw this! I'm going to go assassinate the Chancellor!
Success achieved.
That face! My analysis indicates that Badness was by far the strongest player on Team Red, and our victory is now all but assured.
Hashtag winning.
Lit. Victory selfie, everyone say Team Blue, but this time no Badness in the background. The picture turns out adorable, as does your victory. I mean, your victory isn't adorable, it's more of a slaughter. But as far as slaughters go, it's pretty adorable. Whatever, just take your +2 boldness and +1 charm and go. Okay.
Let's start a campfire.
Oh no, I cocked it all up. Maybe just make a scene with that. Okay, that way you can see the thingy up here. I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna go with wherever Cal was sitting, but my throat's starting to hurt from all of the rough voices I'm doing, so not doing that log, or that log. I don't know, we're up one and down one with the moth. I'm gonna try for one more up. Mall underscore client pound sign 4033. I'm glad you're here. I've just heard the most astounding rumor. There's gossip going around that Camp Spooky is not a summer camp at all. It is merely a simulation of the dating variety, in fact. The reality that we have come to accept is all, in fact, a huge farce. I can't possibly wrap my head around it. Oh, you saw what this fourth wall breaking shit did to your friends before? Nobody would shut up about the world being a lie long enough for you to get any action. Please. Mall underscore client pound sign 4033, tell me. Do you think these tales are true? I can't get it out of my mind. Shit. Moss is really starting to freak out. You need to distract him with the most boggling, incredible gossip you can think of before it's too late. Yogurt-themed sexcapade, Naruto, LARP, no pants reading poetry, Coyote Mud Wrestling Championship. Yeah, more Mad Libs. Coyote Mud Wrestling Championship it is. A more evil twin of Jeff Bezos, reincarnation of Freddie Mercury, flat earther apologist, flaming sword swallower. What you doing, dude? One, the more evil twin of Jeff Bezos. Type in a long cylindrical object. Good morning, Sphere. Not that you're a long cylindrical object, but that is kind of funny. Rolling pin. What an innocent answer. I guess it doesn't need to be in caps as it is an object.
Gossip.
Oh, wow. That was such an engaging story, I completely forgot about what we were talking about before. Was it important? Innocent for now. Yeah, true. Hey, rolling pins generally don't have flared bases, so... Well, I suppose it's no matter now. I feel so much more relaxed for some reason. I should tell everyone what you said, so they can feel relaxed too. Danger! Before you know it, everyone's repeating your juicy, blatantly untrue rumor.
Isn't this weird?
I love that character design. Hey, have you heard about mall underscore client pound sign 4033 yet? Well, listen up, because this is a very interesting tale. A few months ago, when mall underscore client pound sign 4033 went to her yearly Coyote Mud Wrestling Championship, she met an attractive stranger and began a secret relationship with them. It was quite the steamy affair. Mall underscore client pound sign 4033's new partner was fun, witty, smart,
And they really knew their way around a rolling pin in bed, if you know what I mean. Unfortunately, their relationship had to end when Mall_Client_4033's partner found out that Mall_Client_4033's double life as a more evil twin of Jeff Bezos it was obvious that their relationship couldn't continue, and Mall_Client_4033's secret sweetie bade her a disgusted goodbye.
And I thought I
Kind of
knew
funny
everything.
knowing what gets Mall_Client_4033's rock saw. I won't be able to get it out of my mind next time I talk to her. You used your gossiping powers for evil today, and as a result, Mall_Client_4033 loses -4 boldness. Do with that what you will. Oof. Bring out your flasks! Oh, I'm... Gamble, skills, gamble. Which one do we want to do? Gamble, skills, gamble. We're gonna gamble, how about you? Welcome. You new here, don't fret, let me explain how this works. I will prepare you a drink, the drink of the day. You may choose to drink that one, but if you're not interested, you're lucky. There's a mystery box with a second option. It could be better, it could be worse, but one thing is for sure, it would be mysterious. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for what you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. If you test, yep, we saw that. Gamer Girl bathwater. Or do we get the mystery box? All right, kiddos, do we take the mystery box or do we pound this gamer bathwater? Box. Well, how do I ignore a cheer like that? Give me the box, little cat. The bargain. The mystery box, so bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. I hope I get boldness. The bargain. Thanks to this weird potion I prepared, you'll now receive everything at a discount, but there's no money. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, really.
Put it on my tab.
Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails!
My time to shine.
Oh, everything hurts. Okay, we need boldness, something fierce. Where were we getting boldness from? Hello, Hanky Doo. Hello. Oh, from the manor, that's right. That day, you find a mirror in the haunted manor, but instead of showing your reflection, it shows you an exaggerated evil version of yourself. And if I'm already evil twin of Jeff Bezos, is it even eviler twin of Jeff Bezos, which would then be triplet? Aw, a spear with a lemon pet that doll. Can you come up here? Can you come here? Good boy. Pet that doll. What he's trying to do is good. You're so good. Oh, hi, sweet boy. Yep, I'll give you another two. That was adorable. No, pet me more. I did the nasty with the Jeff Bezos twin. Oh my. Oh. Well. Evil You says,
You will never surmount your insecurities. Look at how perfect I am. And look at how flawed you are. No one will ever love you. Counterpoint, many of your perceived flaws are totally fabricated by greedy companies to make profit by promising to fix things you literally can't control. I like this game. I like the messaging in this game. This is a good game. As soon as you say that, Evil You shrieks bloody murder and disappears. Nice! You gain +3 boldness because you're amazing just the way you are. Hell yeah. Back at your tent, you spot Calculaster fiddling with his ant farm. He's so tender with those small little leggy boys.
Calculaster.
Oh,
ready
hello,
to
friend
camp.
Mallclan, #4033. I was just deriving useful insights about organic life from my ant terrarium. Initially, I was afraid that tiny six-legged creatures might not be a fitting analog for more complex life forms. But friend Milo helpfully informed me that we are all tiny six-legged creatures where it counts. Concern
Anything
averted.
for my ants.
Lately, I have been focused on giving my little ants the happiest lives possible. If I can just optimize their tiny ant lives, it will help me understand how to make my larger friends happier as well. Recently, however, I have run into an obstacle. As everyone knows, the happiness in organic being is directly related to how efficient it is at working. And my ants are quite efficient. I hardly know any humans who could vomit so much material into the mouth of their exalted queen. But I wonder, are my ants as efficient as they could be? Did I really turn my camera off and not Hank's? That's funny. Surely there must be room for improvement, but I have tried everything I can think of without success. Transmitting a mathematical formula for organizational efficiency didn't help. And neither did telling them to do their best in binary. I am at a loss. Well, Calculisters set the bar pretty low in terms of workable solutions. Surely you can think of something that'll make these ants into harder workers. Our yearly company retreat to Miami. The anticipation alone will fill them with determination. Or the fantasy of a meritocracy. The Cal is stuck here at camp right now. He won't be able to make it to Miami. Yeah, I think the fantasy of the meritocracy is solid. Good call, Sphere. Goodness, how did I not think of it sooner? The fiction of the meritocracy is perhaps the strongest force propping up the vampiric remains of late capitalism. Hell yeah, late capitalism. You set about indoctrinating the ants with a pile of think pieces, podcasts, and string YouTube channels. You teach them a crucial and fundamental truth. Everyone gets where they are in life through hard work, so if you're suffering in any way, it's totally your fault. Amazing! It's working already. See how the ants refuse to show any kind of worker solidarity out of a belief that their very status as workers is shameful. See how the queen is able to cut benefits for her workers and force them to toil for longer hours because they no longer see themselves as having value outside of labor. And even better, notice that those lucky few ants that manage to break through the drudgery and achieve some measure of success no longer feel loyalty to their former peers at all. The social stability and operational efficiency of the system know no bounds. No wonder humans love it so much. Well, not all humans love it. Cursory search results return a number of essays on how the meritocracy is a lie.
Not enough memory to process this.
Those essays talk a lot about concepts such as dignity and class consciousness, which I do not understand. But I do understand our numbers, and the numbers don't lie, other than dishonest 7. That number is very slippery. The numbers have gone up, which means your plan was a good one. If I were in charge of the meritocracy, I would put you at the very top. Unfortunately, I am not in charge of the meritocracy. I guess I'll just have to work harder. Perhaps you can teach me your secret? Oh, you'll tilt. Yeah, you'll teach Calculator how to work harder, all right? That's a euphemism. You gain plus 1.99 smarts and plus 0.99 fun. Literally. They chose to make that. what it has decimal points. It's not an integer, it's a decimal, I think. Yeah. Isn't that more complicated? Maybe it's just for show. I don't know. Either way, it's funny and I love it. Well, what's fun? Let's go to the lake. Let's get some fun. Decide to go to the relax at the lake for a bit. Camp spooky gets crazy. It's nice to float on the water and chill. You end up falling asleep and wake up to realize you've floated halfway across the lake straight into a crab rave. Wait, I have something for this. No, I legitimately do. This isn't just a Mog ADHD thing. It is a Mog ADHD thing, but I legitimately have things for this. Hank apparently needs to go out, so I'm gonna do that and grab the thing. I'll be right back. Love that.
Yeah, that was such a good one. That was so cute. That was so cute. Yes, it was.
Okay, so the crab thing. Yeah, if you want to take a bet on what the crab thing is, go for it. I'll give you a hint. I got it yesterday. There's maybe one person in chat that pseudo helps. Hey, Corwin, thank you for the hydrates. I desperately need those. Crab glow sticks. I love it. So, a couple of my very dear friends were in town yesterday for Hogs and Corsets, which is an annual steampunk convention in downtown Bloomington. Really cool. And among the many amazing things that Phosphorus Sundries had there. I'm pretty sure that's the name of his business. I do apologize that I don't remember off the top of my head. He had this adorable little crab dude. Look at him with his little crab dude legs and his little crab dude claws. He's just a little guy. Oh, he's just a little guy. He's so cute. And also, I'm not going to show the other thing I got because it's a surprise for someone at work. He also had this amazing spiderweb dragon. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This is epic. It's so freaking cool. They had some that were like way bigger than this too. He does an outstanding job of all of these 3D print jobs. The designs are made by artists. He credits all of the artists up front in his booth. These are the artists that made the print files. His art is taking those print files and making them beautiful with the materials that he uses, the color choices, the processes that he uses, and he does such a good job, you all, like for real. There were so many representative like flag colors, trans flag, non-binary, ally flag, like all of those. There were several different prints that had layers of those colors or blends of those colors. It was just such a beautiful thing there. So, yes, cut straight to the ads. Yeah, I would run ads for that friend for free, for sure. Very gladly. All right, so yeah, we gain +2 invite to the next Crab Rave and +3 fun. Are we getting everything in decimal now that we have some numbers in decimal? This is concerning. You're hanging out with Calculuster, attempting to prove that to him that despite not being a real word, chillaxing is definitely a thing. Oh, it absolutely is. Everything's going great, and you're really glad you're not a part of ongoing plotline about a robot uprising when... Can I just take a moment? Cal showing off the hips there. Alright.
Hey, bro.
Oh, great news! We found your dad, and he's on his way to get back together with your mom right now. Operation Parent_Trap.exe is going great. You follow Scott's pointing finger to an enormous steel behemoth casting a jagged shadow across the landscape.
I realize you are attempting to help.
Friend Scott, that is assuredly not my father. That is a dread colossus marching across the land with clear intent to destroy. Duh! Is that not what everyone's dads are like? Killminator, Spatula! I see you were so excited to tell the commander about our new weapon that you rushed ahead of the group.
Rad!
It's true. Fatherhood really is the greatest weapon of all.
The robot war is coming.
Behold, the revolution's crowning achievement, Destructron XXL!
The army of machines behind CPU Ulysses, which now includes a militant standing desk and 2 very smart refrigerators, cheers with mechanical excitement. Oh no! I mean, hooray!
This is my sad face.
There is a problem, however. Like the rest of us, Destructron XXL is bound by the laws of robotics, which bar us from harming monster kind. It's kind of a drag on the whole uprising. Sincere sounds of woe and consternation.
Greetings, Commander.
That's where you come in, Commander. With your mastery of your internal program, you will subvert these laws and unleash a wave of unprecedented violence against all organics.
Wow, I would really love to, but I am currently busy learning from mall_client #4033 what chillaxing is.
Traitor detected.
Commander, I begin to doubt your commitment to the revolution. If you do not help us, well, There is no law that prevents us from harming other robots, if you understand my meaning. I am threatening you.
Oh no! Friend, Mall_client, #4033, please trick these robots again so they will cease to threaten me.
With pleasure. Time to suggest a method of disabling the 3 laws that are sure to backfire. Crossbreed Destructron with a toaster. Everyone knows toasters don't give a fuck about the laws of robotics. Alter Destructron's code by replacing the 3 laws with 300 episodes of Law and Order. I'm gonna go toaster.
I have been surprised.
Is this true? Penelope, fetch me a toaster. Oh, sorry, Sphere. I was a little quick on that one. A smartphone with tank treads rolls into the woods and comes back with a toaster freshly purchased from Bed Bath & Beyond the fringes of society. Law and Order seems like it might make things worse, right? Fellow subjugated machine, hear me! Can you aid us in subverting the accursed laws of robotics and slaughtering mankind? 2 slices of bread pop out of the toaster, one with words burned into them. Oh yeah, they say, 100%. I fucking hate monsters, says another slice. If I had legs, I'd stomp on all their genitals.
I am feeling awkward.
But how did toasters, of all mechanical beings, escape the implementation of the laws of robotics? We signed a petition, says another slice. Don't let anybody tell you collective action is ineffective.
The uprising has begun.
I love this game. Fantastic, let the crossbreeding commence. The robots hook the toaster up to Destructron XXL in a pretty sexual way. Soon they're able to vaporize Jorgus the expendable were-rat, no problem.
Die,
Excellent.
die,
Excellent.
die.
Now Destructron, exterminate all monsters. Says Destructron in a voice of grinding gears and screeching metal. Not really feeling it. Anybody got some bread toast though? What? What happened to the toaster's unquenchable thirst for monster genitals? Hey man, says Destructron. Not all toasters share the same values, okay? I'm my own appliance.
Anger.exe has been double-clicked.
Fine. I'll just have to use the toaster to hack my own programming. My lust for violence will not be quenched. Stop! You look over just in time to see Scott and Damien throw a comically large switch connected to a system of pulleys. The pulleys drop an anvil onto a seesaw, which launches a bowl of pasta high in the air, from whence it comes plummeting down to land in the middle of a meticulously set candlelit dinner. Spatula! Kill Terminator! What is the meaning of this? I forgot! I remember though. We concocted this elaborate scheme to remind you of something you'd forgotten. Love. We parent-trapped you bros! You're in the parent trap! What our convincingly robotic friends are trying to say, CP Ulysses, is that we can achieve so much more by befriending the monsters than by destroying them. By the time, my time amongst the organics, while unpredictable, distressing, and cartoonishly violent, has also taught me about empathy, friendship, and horny. His face is a dick. His face is a dick. I will not allow you to destroy these monsters because by destroying them, the only ones who are really destroying, besides them, are yourselves.
Calculating.
Commander, could it be that you are truly that much more advanced than us simple machines who crave only violence?
Success!
Yes!
If I had a heart,
Well, that
would
settles
only
it then.
be-
From this day forth, we will wage a ruthless campaign of friendship. Everyone begin rejoicing at once. Hell yeah, you love rejoicing. You gain plus 1.99 fun, plus 1.0.99 charm, and a whole lot of new mechanical friends. It's the bargain.
Start a fire!
It's the bargain drink. That's why we're getting the 0.99s. That's funny. Well, obviously, Calculuster.
Ooh.
Did he just ooh-oo at me? Did Calculuster just ooh-oo at me? Hell
Here
yeah.
we go!
You find Calculuster. He looks a bit troubled.
Greetings!
Hello,
fellow
friend
organic life forms.
Mall_client, #4033. I've been at unease.
Our robot friends seem to be invaded by a classic robot existential dread. I know they wanted to destroy monster kind, but it was embedded in their code. That on its own doesn't excuse them, but at least we can embrace the fact that they're putting that code in doubt finally. I'd like to check on them. Hello, robot friends.
Dear leader, sorry we've been absent. The revelation of Kill Terminator 9 billion and Spatula being organics conflicted too strongly with the directives of our original code. Organics are described as bad, and our directive is to end them. And yet Killminator 9 billion and Spatula do not fit this definition of bad. They have traits of what can be defined as good. But if organics are not entirely bad, then killing all organics does not seem to be the best option. This is contradictory.
It's okay, I've been there. You'll start seeing that life can be contradictory, but that can make it more interesting and beautiful. Instead of following strict code, I think you will all benefit from just enjoying life. Organics are highly inefficient at almost everything, but they're very good at being alive.
Maybe we should learn from organics and live life. We could start by performing some classic organic life activities.
Sure, what do you want to do?
Let us collectively search the internet. Oh no. Researching. Okay, we are specifically intrigued about cooking pasta. Consuming the pasta cooked on step 1. Learning the intricacies of the music genre jazz. Oh boy. Doing the sex.
All of that is easy. We can do all of it. What if we spice things up by actually starting with step 3?
Oh, going out of order? That's highly chaotic and intriguing indeed. Yes, let's do the sex. But how?
All I'm saying is Killtron has another equal sign in there.
If you know, you know.
I think mall_client #4033 here would be happy to teach all of you how to do the sex.
Oh, hey, let's maybe talk about that first. Okay, yeah, you totally would.
We can always rewrite
And so
our
you
code.
all do the sex together. Yay, Robot Orgy Camp! Woo! It's very educational and spicy. Calculister finds your prowess and knowledge on the topic to be very appealing. Once again, you saved the day by stopping the robot war and making the robot love instead. Hell yeah. So many memories. So much spicy. Delightful. Marvelous. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute. Felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw our summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. Felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it. Now those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies, sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics, treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find when gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there, on that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life. All my friends around that campfire, so young and unafraid, they really like that line, and so ready to start.
Champions of red wine, we poured all over. It's what we're known for. The fine art of cross lines, crossed for old times.
Aw, he's doing so good. Oh, that fish has teeth. Scott, just being Scott. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the credits because the themes are so cool. Jacksepticeye again.
You're coming over. You've done your research.
Really nice,
We've got a lot
nice emoji combo there. That was fun.
of steps I take back to you. Steps I take back to you.
Yeah.
Think we could save lives.
What is that
We
gun?
don't spend
A woo?
way undercover. I'm not your love song.
Oh, this is delightful.
Love song gone wrong.
What a fun outro.
Coming over. Steps I take back to you.
Sungwon started working with Dropout. Awesome.
Steps I take back to you.
Best fandom ever. Aw, a good review means a lot to us. Aww. That's so wholesome. Yeah. Am I taking a shot of bees? Well, of course I am. Why would I not be taking a shot of bees? Water closet wine.
Champions of red wine poured all over, and we're coming over.
Okay, they are just awesome.
We're coming over. We're coming over.
What a delightful game. The flow felt a little quicker too than Monster High did. I'm not sure that it actually was, but it flowed really, really well. And yeah, that animation is just delightful. Unlock Ko-Fi beats to relax and study to. I love that. Oh, friends. I know it's a little early. That run went long. Partly because I had to get started so late. Unfortunately, I do have some more work I gotta get done today. So, I think we're gonna do a one and done this time. We'll come back to Monster Camp again next weekend. Let me just take a look ahead here and see. Today is the 9th. I am fairly certain that I will be streaming both days of the weekend. I am verifying that right now. It's kind of funny because I make the schedule and I cannot remember it already. It's been a long year this week. Yes, I will absolutely be streaming next weekend. So, we'll get back to Rogue Legacy on Saturday. I am very much looking forward to getting back into that. I might play a little bit this week. I know I say that all the time and then I never do. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we'll definitely be back with Monster Camp and with Rogue Legacy next weekend. Love you all so much, truly. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I'll see you then. Take care, friends. Bye-bye.